Near mint condition, the home of collected editions. Oh my gosh, look at that panel of Batman. You have the absolute, you have the deluxe. DC Comics firing on all cylinders.
Welcome to Near Mint Condition, a channel where you could be part of a positive, honest community and lay claim to some comic book knowledge. I'm the Astonishing Melanie, and today I'm going to do an overview of Peacemaker Tries Hard, written by Kyle Starks, drawn by Steve Pugh, and colored by Jordi Belair. So stay tuned. You all, this is such a fun book. I love every character. It makes me laugh, go, aww. And with the caliber of the artwork, I really hope it receives a deluxe treatment. If you like the show, you'll like this as well. It is DC Black Label, so it's rated ages 17 and over, because it's got a ton of language. And its standard hardcover retails for $24.99, collects the complete miniseries, issues 1 through 6, with a total page count of 168 pages, and it has sewn binding. Finally, I'll be delivering this overview by recounting the events of the first issue and talking in general terms about the rest of the story. But before we jump into this book, I'd like to show you the variant cover for issue 5, done by Daniel Warren Johnson and Mike Spicer. I got it signed by Daniel Warren Johnson and Kyle Starks. And unfortunately, I didn't have it in my backpack when I met Mike Spicer. So, just wanted to show this off. Yay, I'm so proud of it. Now, let's take a look inside. I adore this graphic design of old movie posters, complete with lines of where the poster has been folded, as you can see. Yeah, there's more of them back here. Or it looks like it's just experienced wear and tear, like in the four corners of the cover. Chris Anka did the movie poster covers with Kyle Starks, writing the titles for the movie spoofs, such as Peacemaker Tries Hard. This is issue number 6, Try for Justice. If at first you don't succeed, blow success away. I love this adorable picture of the pug-licking Peacemaker's face. And this is where Stark signed my book. In the back is Peacemaker with Monsieur Mala. We have this nice bold red to offset it once the pages get going. And there's the cover for the first issue. Starks chooses to start off the book in a tongue-in-cheek manner with the two customers discussing why people try to rewrite and improve upon existing IPs. A great introduction to Peacemaker, right? A great introduction to Starks' take on the Peacemaker, which in my opinion is chef's kiss. He's an awkward, innocent, dumb asshole who's just trying to get by. Amanda Waller calls him up to stop some terrorists, and the Suicide Squad want nothing to do with him or his party invitation. So it's setting up like this. He's a lonely guy. This fight is a good example of what you can expect in each issue. Fun dialogue, creative sound effects such as ceiling fucked, and blood splurting, Peacemaker just doing his thing. The terrorist cell complains because he busted them up last time and made them use their male appendages to create a puppet theater for old musicals. And his feelings get hurt though when someone says he'll die alone. Thankfully, he finds a stray pug who is a fancy little man. It looks like he has a tuxedo on. He's like a little Bruce Wayne. He's such a fancy little gentleman. He's so cute. So, to double down on his pathetic loneliness, he is asking the cops to come to the party. And the guy's like, I'm not coming to your party. None of us are. We don't know you, dude. But you know what? He's got Lil Bruce Wayne as his buddy now. And he snuggles up in his lap, which causes Chris to have this memory pop up. Memory? What? People don't say that. What's it? A flashback. That's the word. Causes him to have this flashback of a conversation he had with his dad about dogs. Belair uses retro Ben-Day dots to color the panels along with a desaturated look to the hues. It's a really nice touch to show it's a memory. My second favorite character after Peacemaker shows up to check on him. Richard Riley, his parole officer. I won't go into it, but he's actually badass in a goofy way. And this side note at the bottom here that he mumbles about War Wheel is actually, it's a heartbreaking story. Later on at the end of the book, I was like, oh man, that's pulling at my heartstrings. I love Chris's reaction to the next panel. Whatever, you weird old fuck. With the turn of the page, we find that Bruce Wayne has been kidnapped by the Brain. And just as the title declares, he's gonna try hard. He infiltrates the water treatment station on the edge of town and meets the Brain and Monsieur Mala. The Brain wants a new body, and after doing math calculations that prove that heroes always beat villains, he kidnapped Chris's dog in order to get him to cooperate, kind of like basically that Chris is dumb enough that he can manipulate him, but he's still a hero. And it works, as evidenced by his quiet reaction down here of, "You need me?" After Chris agrees, the Brain reveals that he needs the genetic material of Deathstroke the Terminator. Dun dun dun. Before I flip to the back, and I'm avoiding spoilers, I'd like to just point out another example of Pugh's art style and Belaire's colors. I'm not quite sure whether the artist or the colorist is in charge of the Kirby Crackle editions here, and the old school dots over here, but regardless, I was happy to use this book as an example of the comic book styles the students would be seeing in my film studies class when I showed them Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. I was reading the book the night before, and I thought, oh shoot, I can't show this page to the class because the sound effect is the F-bomb. Fortunately, I kept reading, and when Peacemaker fights the Demolition Team again, Pugh and Belaire, whoever, somebody, uses the same technique with Workplace Accident as a sound effect. And I was like, yay, I could put that up on the ViewSonic for the students. There is a cover gallery in the back, so you can see all of the variant covers along with that snazzy old movie poster look. Peacemaker Tries Hard too. Trying even harder now. So that's a taste of what you can expect. Great action and humor. However, you can also expect some moving moments in the last couple of issues. And this is my favorite type of storytelling. Fun, goofy action that has heart to it. I love here how he's sticking his tongue out. There's the one I have signed. Peacemaker Tries Hard #5. Penultimate effort. Here's a picture of my second favorite character, Richard, in his superhero getup. And at the end, there's one by Kyle Starks. And that, as they say, is that. If you're interested in picking up this book, please check out our sponsor.
CheapGraphicNovels.com, your online home for graphic novels and collected editions up to 50% off cover price. They have excellent shipping and prompt and helpful service. Check out their bargain deals for up to 90% off cover price. And don't forget that CGN also takes pre-orders. That way you don't miss out on the hottest releases. And they are currently running a special promotion for you Minties. If you're a first-time customer, after receiving your order confirmation email, reply back to that email and let them know Near Mint Condition sent you their way. They will then apply a free shipping promotional credit to your next order in the US. Cheap Graphic Novels, your source for the hottest books with the kind of deep discount, quality shipping, and customer service that will keep you coming back for more.
And that was the content page count build of the standard hardcover. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you to our patrons for making this channel a reality. We couldn't share the love of comics without you all. Check out our Patreon tiers to see if any of the levels meet your geeky needs. And let us know in the comments what you think of this book, whether it be the story or the artwork. And as always, stay minty!